We are here at the German Nationals with Ernst, Schulze. Our second place, our vice champion. Ernst, what did you play today? Any first impressions? Any words?
Great event. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It always sucks to come in second, but I think the final was a really good match, and I was very tired at the end, and I think there's some things I could have done better, but we're living and learning. So I was really happy with the deck. Surprisingly, it was a last-minute call, so 2 days before the event, I saw a deck profile with a very similar list, but a different non-engine lineup, and I picked it up, and it just worked. So I think it solves some of the problems that we see in Despia. So maybe I'll get into it.
Any shout-outs at the beginning?
Always.
People don't watch till the end.
Legacy Card Gaming.
Your team.
Yeah, my team. It's been very fun with them. We had a lot of people in Top Cut today. Everybody advanced as far as they could, and we kicked each other out. So on the way to the finals, it was crazy.
At least there was almost a top 4 guaranteed for LCG.
Yep. Anyway, Despia.
Let's get back to the deck profile.
Yep.
Well, actually, look at this trophy and prize card.
It doesn't say finalist. You can't see that. It's just a trophy. So this deck is a 1-card combo deck, and this guy is who allows it. So he's essentially 4 instant fusions. So you do the instant fusion combo with the Predaplants. That's quite commonly known, and you have 4 copies of it. That's the basic idea. So he's a better normal summon than Alubar, even though he's technically a -1 because the combo is so strong. And then so you play the Predaplant cards is also a starter. Foolish, adding 1 poly brick. So I saw this in the final twice. Very
Top
fun.
4 as well, right?
Yes. Stick to my hand, but didn't matter. The deck's very strong. Then the Despia stuff, 2 Alubar, 1 Tragedy, 1 Adlib. So this is the minimum you have to play. The problem is you have too many normal summons. You already have 6 normal summons, but you have to play 2 because the main way you summon him out is with opening. And if you don't have 1 in deck left, then the whole opening engine doesn't make any sense. Then for the Albas, we only play 2. I would like to play 3. It happened quite a lot this weekend to me that I ran out of Albases and I had to pretend I have another one. My opponent was just scared of the branded fusion. I'd never resolve it. So yeah, maybe 3 in the future, but technically it's a brick, but it's not a bad brick because it lets you play, and I think 3 is correct in the future. Branded fusion, the reason we play this deck, and then red and banishment. These are necessary for the end board, depending on which route you take, but they're technically bricks, so you reduce them to 1. It's not like the normal branded deck where you resolve red a lot. Then for the further consistencies cards, play 1 Foolish because it gets you into the plant engine and it gets you into the Despia engine. Then 3 Pot of Prosperity. Literally the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I cannot stress how underestimated this card is. It says, technically this is a 1-card starter deck compared to the other one. The normal Despia needs multiple cards to play. This is a 1-card starter deck. So this card lets you draw your side deck cards. This card lets you draw your best cards, your starters, your ways to negate the Ash. It's dig for 6, never 3. Best card. And then obviously, Cult Buy is a must, and Crossout, which is the only reason you can play this deck, because you can cross out Ash and you can cross out D-Barrier. And then Hand Trap lineup, so this is where I really came in, because I think that hand traps are better than droplet right now.
Do you?
Yes, there's a lot of boards you can't break if you just let them go. And the beginning idea of this deck was to have droplet, but I think you don't have the card economy, so you usually don't have many cards in hand to discard and send. So hand traps just worked out a lot better. And
well, like Nibiru Impermanence is great, right?
Nib Imperm is the combo, but also no one respects Nib when you play fusion decks.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
Just build a board, nib them on their turn. It's very good. And then the 1 mine for crossout.
Did you ever win?
I never activated one mine this weekend. I'm a passionate mine hater.
Did you cross out it?
I did cross out it. At game 1 I played mine burn and I cross outed it, and he curse sealed it. He curse sealed my cross out, and then I went to game 2.
Well, fair enough, right?
Exotic, pretty standard. 2, 3 and 1. Usually people play 2 and 2, but this one's more important, and you go into this. Normally it just sucks when this one gets negated, but you know, this deck is a lot more turbo than the standard version. You don't get a lot of extra turns, so the recursion isn't necessary.
Would you consider to play like 2 of them instead of 2 Albion? Just to not play 3 Fallen of Hours in your main deck? Because you returned him?
Yeah, it's an option. I just don't think this. Making him is always bad. This is the good guy. This is the guy you want to make. He's the bad one. He's like, technically you never want to really make him.
Okay.
Just, yeah. So this is also really important. So you need to have one Albas target that lets you summon Albas on your opponent's turn. This is how
we saw that in the finals.
Yeah, semi-finals. Yeah, finals. Yeah, finals.
Yeah.
Second game 2. It's like the fact that people don't play this is ridiculous. It's like the way you break boards. So you get 2 sends each turn, send follow-up and send this. Then I played this for the dragon matchup, and I completely forgot that it actually was a card that I can summon and not just foolish from the extra deck. So that hurt me in the long run. Kratos, very good, standard. Only 1 masquerade because I never build a board with him. He's just for very precise situations. Only 1 Chimera because you only ever build 1. 1 Predaplant, Despia, standard. I chose to play 1 Starving Venom over other stuff because with the pot you banish all the utility stuff. This is utility, like you banish all the utility stuff and you leave the important pieces left. But that way you play a lot of utility. You get to have all these options in game. And then the 2 instant fusion targets. So this is another called by, and this is the combo piece. And the side deck, Virus. This was my mine out when I went first, so I sided out mine in for the crossout. It's nice to draw, but it's also just a generic mine out you can have in deck. You can draw at any point. 1D barrier for crossout, also sometimes going first, but I didn't want to side traps because I think my deck wins going first. I just need to win going second. The rest of the hand traps, 3 token collector, never came up. I didn't play a single sword soul. 2 droll because it's really good against combo. Banshee package because I'm scared of Flunder and it's kind of the only thing you can have. And then 2 tactics. I'm not sure how I feel about this card. In theory it was really good. In practice it very rarely came up. But I think it's worth exploring in a format where people have a lot of low impact hand trap and you play called by and cross out. It gets really free, and then back row hate.
Yeah. Ernst, congratulations again, our vice German champion. Any shoutouts, any words, greetings?
Yeah, team. Everybody who tested with me. The guys from Dresden. You know who you are. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye.